Okay, so today we're going to be using a balloon sealer. It's not called a balloon sealer, but it's called an impulse sealer. And I am going to be showing you how to put flowers inside of a balloon. Okay. First, somebody could show me how to open this box. Yes. All right. So, oh, wait a minute. Do we have it sealed? Like, Lord have mercy. Lord, they put a piece of tape in here. Jesus. Take the scissors and get it open for me. Ah. Lord have mercy. Well, they obviously don't have a way to open these boxes, child, because, Lord, what is happening here? They got the staples on the side. Like, they wasn't playing with this, okay? Oh, Lord. And I got on my acrylics. I can't be tussling. Okay. I'm not tussling today. Okay. There we go. Woo! Got it open, y'all. So, today, this is kind of an unboxing. I just literally got this at my front steps. This is a impulse sealer. Okay, 200 millimeters for PE and PP bags. Don't ask them what the PP and the PE stand for. They just bags, okay? Plastic bags. That's what it is. All right. So, you know, I love a good instruction sheet. All right. I don't like doing anything unlike you men in the world who like to just, you know, go places with no directions, do things with no direction. You can slide over here then. Do things with no direction, go places with no direction, huh? Then stand up then. Thank you, like I'm doing. All right, so Miss Van Van is in the room. So here she is. Okay. And first we're going to, can you undo this right here? I'm going to read off the instructions. It says screw on the protection steel cover back, then it is done. So I'm going to get me a little screwdriver here. I keep a handy dandy computer screwdriver that I literally just had to use yesterday because, oh, here it is. Because my printer was acting up. My ET15000 has decided that it's not going to work. So if anybody wants to contribute and help me get it fixed or get me another one, that would be great. So we're going to go ahead and, well, no, we're not going to plug it in yet. We're just taking that out. It's telling us to screw in something, but it only came with this, like this in the box. I'm wondering if it's already screwed on. Let me see. Let me open it up. Screw the protection steel plate. The protection steel cover back. Then it is done. Well, it's not unscrewed. So this is what they're meaning right here. This is black part. So we're just going to go ahead and plug it in. It says plug it into the power. We'll do that right here. All right. And then what else? So it says then to adjust the temperature gear according to the one thickness of the bags. According to the thickness of the bags. What you just do?
It keeps switching. I think my eyes hurt.
Well, put your glasses on. Lord have mercy. She's out here going blind. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you this really quick. So on the side of this sealer, it has numbers 1 through 8. Okay. And I'm not sure what number to put this on. But since we're just using this, after starting, use 5 minutes will increase temperature of the machine. Recommend to lower temperature switch after continuous use 30 minutes. I'm just going to start off with a 3. How about that? I'm going to start off with a 3 and go from there. And just to be on a safe side, what I will do is get a piece of laminate sheet, okay? Now, these are 5 milliliters, okay? Of, thick wires, okay? So what I'm going to do is take one of my little laminate sheets. This is from Scott. And we're going to try it out with that first. Alrighty. So being that it's not giving me a specific saying, okay, well, this is what you would use for this type of balloon. And on the bag, I'm going to show you the BOBO balloons, okay? They're the large size. Using the latex, it gives you instructions on the back, but it doesn't tell you anything about sealing them and what temperature to put on and things of that nature, okay? So because of that, we're just going to have to play around with it. This is our first time using the sealer since I just told y'all that it just came in the mail. Now, we did try to do the balloon yesterday. You saw my video, my live video yesterday when we were unboxing the balloon stuffer. And this part didn't go so well because we didn't have this. We had a flat iron. Okay. So because we had a flat iron, it was just too hot. Every time we would, my little Miss Van Van would try to seal the balloon, it would poke another hole in it because the heat was just too high. Okay. So today, after that yesterday, I immediately went ahead and ordered the sealer because I'm like, you know what? I don't have time for playing games. Okay. And I'm at the point in business where I'm going to just get what I need because it's too frustrating trying to, use other mechanisms or trying to pretty much shorthand the process. Okay. So sometimes you have to just go ahead all in and do what you got to do, spend what you got to spend. And that way you can recoup that money because you have more quality products that are going to last. Okay. So with that being said, now I have this plugged in. It's not getting hot. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't get a... Oh, shit, okay. Did y'all see that? But that's weird. Okay, so did it get hot? Really? Holy moly. So, okay, if you're interested in getting a sealer, I have a little tidbit for you. It doesn't get hot until you push this down. I'm sitting here this whole time and I'm waiting for this. You know how most things, when you plug it in, the light will turn red and then maybe it'll turn green and show you to indicate that it's been heated up. So I'm sitting here, I'm talking to you guys, and I realize that there's no light here, right? Like, what the heck? Why is this not heating up? And it took for me to push this down, and you hear like a little buzzing sound, and the light comes on briefly, and then it turns back off. Look at that. I don't know if that's supposed to do that like that. I mean, but it's definitely hot, baby. It is hot. So I'm just gonna play around a little bit and try to seal this little double-sided pouch, basically laminate pouch. And this is a really thick one. That balloon over there is not gonna be as hot. I mean, as thick, I don't think, as this pouch, right? So I'm literally just gonna test it out here really quick. So let's see. I'm gonna push it down, line it up. No, we don't really care. We're gonna line it up and then press it down. See what happens. Whoa. Okay. So this side didn't do so well over here. So let me see what's the T. Did I just not have it in? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It definitely works, and it went through. This is a 5 milliliter. And you don't even gotta. I'm pressing it all hard like I need to, but literally you don't. I'm just being heavy-handed for no reason. But just a little tap on it. You can hear like a little buzzing sound, basically. So there you go. That was our little test right there, and it's sealed. Okay. So Miss Van Van is gonna take over.
So now I'm gonna stretch the balloon out to make sure that it's big enough.
Now, how do you know that you stretched the balloon out far enough?
So it starts to get wrinkly.
Wrinkly. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, so you're even gonna stretch out the neck of the balloon too, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the stems are gonna still be long.
So who the stems?
Yeah, so the flowers are still
Okay.
gonna be long. So you wanna try to stretch out everything as much as possible to make the balloon even bigger.
Okay. Nice. Now, does that feel like it's gonna break when you're doing that?
Mm-mm.
No.
Very
Flexible?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Oh, okay.
That should be good now.
You think it should be good like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So show the camera a little bit up close. Can you guys see like it's kind of wrinkled now? She's just done some stretching to it. Okay.
So now we're gonna start taking stickers off the balloons.
Okay, I'll help with that. These are from the Dollar Tree, guys. I don't need to post a link to the Dollar Tree. Y'all know where the $1.25 at. So I'm just cutting it close to the stem so that there's not much to peel off after that. It also creates an opening so that you can just go ahead and peel it off. But we don't want to waste too much time doing that. We know you guys, when you're doing this at home, you probably have some way to remove it even better. Whatever works for you. But yeah, get the stem off. Here you go. That's it. Okay.
And so since they're Dollar Tree, they kind of come off easily. And since it's two different kinds of flowers, and they mix up a little bit instead of just having yellow on one side, the rest over here. So you can either just move them around a little bit. But what I like to do is take them off by the stem, mix just all of it together, and then.
Oh, wow. So you can interchange. Wow. So you're not having to do too many bundles of them. You can literally just pull them okay off the top. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. That's actually a very good idea. Okay. Okay, Miss Van Van. With the plan. I know she says I'm cringy. I guess all parents get cringy after a certain age.
When you're done with them, can you cut the things off?
Okay. So she's telling me that I need to cut the stems down. That's not going to work with your regular scissors. You have to have some type of wire cutter because there's wire inside of here, or very sharp pliers here. These are sharp. So I just do one side, twist it around, do another side, if it lets me. Yeah, there you go. And then it should come right off.
Very bendy too. I could breathe.
Very flexible.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got that off. Okay. Ooh. All right, so what else are we doing here?
So just changing flowers around a little bit.
Okay, so we're still changing flowers out, getting the arrangement to look how you want it to look. If you have an assortment of flowers from Hobby Lobby, from Dollar Tree, from Michael's or whatever, typically you can do this. These are from the $1.25 store. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clip off the ends of these. I'm going to the very top one, the top notch. They have little notches on them. Notches on them. And so I'm just going to the top one and cutting it off. Uh-oh. I think I've worn down my little pliers already. Yesterday it was coming right off, honey. But today it's taking a more concerted effort here to do. Nice. Okay. Here we go. So we got these over here. These two. Okay. So I got the hard job, child. I gotta cut through steel. Okay. So cutting, cutting, and cutting. Just turn it around and around. And clipping until they're all clipped. Nice. Okay. This is my last one. Okay. Ow. Just keep going around and around. Man, that Roomba is cleaning out there. Let me tell you something. I love my Roomba. I'll never let her go. Okay, so we're at the point now where we have all of the flowers clipped off. Okay, I'm going to take off these stickers also. Okay. Alrighty, so there we go. And some of these still have a lot of missing. You didn't want that color on there, really? Okay. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So the good thing about these flowers are that they are flexible. They're on wire, so you can manipulate them as much as you need. That's beautiful. Wow. Look at that bouquet right there. That's nice. Good job. All right. So we're getting the tape now. And she's taping the bottom part of the bouquet together. Okay, good job. Very good. No, don't throw them away. There we go. Gonna sit those off to the side over there. Clean up our area a little bit. Okay, there's your bag, your balloon.
So, balloon's already stretched out pretty much. And now, we're gonna go to the very edge of the balloon and cut it so that you can put the flowers in without having a small hole or doing anything else to it.
Oh, so what you're saying is that the hole down here is too small to put in these flowers from the bottom part. Okay, so you're gonna have to clip off just at the seam, maybe. Okay. All right. And then can you open it once you get enough of a cut in there, and then just, so that you're not cutting off more than what you need? Okay.
We're gonna blow it up to see because it sticks together a lot.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get the blower here for you.
It's pretty sticky.
It's very, very sticky, huh? That plastic. Okay. Oh, the little scissors just weren't cutting it, huh? Now, do you need the little tip piece on this?
It don't really matter.
Oh, doesn't. Okay. So I brought over the balloon blower and inflator. We're gonna use better words. The inflator. Okay. I'll give you this just in case you.
Make it a little bit bigger.
So she's gonna cut it a little bit more.
little small. I'll cut this a little bit more.
Okay. How much wider do you think you need to put these flowers in?
Not much.
Okay.
That should be
All right.
good.
So can you put up to the camera a little bit? All right. So what's the next? What's the tea? What's the next thing?
So now we're just gonna, since it's already kind of open, we gotta flip it. And then put the flowers in. Take the bottom.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. It's a good thing about them being artificial flowers is if they do come off of the stem, then you can put them bad boys right back on. Oh, they can't really see. Yeah, the camera. I'm gonna leave them.
I'm gonna stretch out the stem a lot because sometimes the flowers don't fit all the way in. And if
So
they don't
you
fit,
maybe want to make this tighter, the tape around it. Do you think that would help? I mean, squeeze them in tighter so that they're able to slide into the neck better.
Yeah.
What do you think? No, we don't have to. I'm just asking if that would be a solution to that. But when it blows up, right, it's going to stretch out, right? Okay, so I think we're good. Oh, okay. Okay. So we just want to make sure that the flowers are down low enough. But we also, it may seem like we're stuffing it. Obviously, now she's stuffing these balloons in, but you got to remember that once this balloon is blown up, it's huge. So it may seem like, wow, this is how's this gonna work? But once she gets to blowing that balloon up, it's gonna be so much space in there. But the hard part, and I think this is the part where we gotta come now with this, right? Now this is where the sealer will come into play because it's cold now. When she lays this here, it's gonna just do what you saw it do with the laminate that we gave you an example. But the hard part is obviously is getting all the leaves of the flowers in, getting it to the edge, and lining up the edge evenly. But if you don't have it lined up evenly, you can always go back and snip the part that's not melted, that's not sealed together. But you do want to try to get it as close as possible so you don't have a deformed balloon. Okay. The light went off. So. All right, let it go. Nice. So now we're just going to keep working our way around the balloon, trying to make it as flat as possible. Let me see if I can help you here. Not worried about mushing these balloons because they're, I mean, not balloon, the flowers, because they are going to come back to life. They're artificial. They're going to pop back out. And right now, our biggest concern is getting, getting the balloon edges lined up. You got it. I let it go. Can you push down while I'm holding it? Go ahead. Alright. Alright, what do you think? Hold on. No? Oh, just a small piece. So I think the biggest thing here is maybe we should come from this side. What do you think? It's having we're having a little bit of issues with keeping the flowers out the way, getting the thing lined up, placing it on here. So we're gonna come from the other way. And come down. And I'm actually going to turn this up because I think that might be an issue too, is that it's not up high enough. So I had it on a 2 before, and it didn't seem to be. And maybe this type of plastic is actually thicker than the laminate, because the laminate did pretty well on a 2. All right, if it's not, just leave it where it's at as much as possible. Sorry. Right there. Now I have it up to a 4 right now. And we're seeing that the 4 is going to do the trick. Okay. Okay, let's see what's happening here.
I think it's because it's not sitting on it right. It's kind of going over it a little bit, and it's not actually getting any heat on it.
You think so?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to turn this up though, because I also feel like it's not a lot of heat. Okay, right there.
See what I mean?
I don't think I would press it that hard. I can smell that. Let it up, let it up, let it up.
See what I mean though? It's going. It's not actually touching the hole. It's just before.
All right, well, that heat also did the trick too, because it actually sealed that time. Okay. And we're not worried about the other part because now we've gone enough far back that we're going to have to clip some off, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to open up after that part. So now that we've already... All right, go.
Okay.
All right, so it's looking like the technique part of this is very hard because the bag isn't inflated, obviously. You got to make sure... I can smell that. Let it up. You got to make sure that you have the heat up high enough. Okay, now it's doing it. So now, okay. So remember I told you that on the side of here, it had numbers from 1 through 8. Okay. So you're going to have to turn it up to at least the 1 through 5, 1 through 4 is kind of like not that hot. So you're going to have to turn it into the red part. Let me see if I can pull this up. The red parts right here. Roomba, you ran out of battery, baby? Let me see. Oh, look, we got something stuck in here. What is this? Whistle.
It's pink.
Yep.
Yeah, Abby.
me tell you this floor is clean. I can tell you that. That Roman don't play around, baby. It's getting dirt that you never thought you had on your floor. Ooh. Jeez. It's almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how's it going, Van Van?
Good.
Good. Okay. Be careful, don't burn yourself when you hold it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so we're going around the perimeter of the balloon where where Van Van cut the balloon open, and we're just sealing the bag back again. This is not the easiest thing when you have the petals of the flowers in the way. The balloon hasn't been
I
stretched.
think you use heat tape.
No, we need to use this, but I think.
No, I'm saying like while we use it, so that we don't have to hold it while we put it up there.
We can try it. I love a good hat cutting. Let's hack it out. All right, so I just grab a roll of heat tape. Miss Van Van has an idea here, and we love a young lady with a good idea. So she's thinking, what if we put heat tape on the part that we're going to seal?
So kind of sticking some flowers.
And let's see if maybe that'll work. Okay, let's try it out. But for the most part, the rest of it is sealed up. We've got to come up. I think we should have stretched this balloon out first.
We did.
No, stretch it out by blowing it all the way up.
Oh.
Because the ones that we had yesterday, like this,
Mm-hmm.
that we fully stretched out, look how much bigger.
Mom, that's
Okay. Where's the one that we did? There was one in here that was like really, really, really stretched out. I think that if you use it worked, but it also got the flower.
that was already there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the biggest deal with this is looking like keeping the flower or whatever you have in there away from the edge. And then sealing the balloon. Once you take all the air out, go ahead and lay that down, please. Okay, lift it up. You want to take all the air out of the balloon. Push down your flowers as you're doing that. Push it away from the edge, and then you can go ahead and lay your bag up there. Go ahead, put the thing down. Without having the fluffiness of the flowers being in the way. Okay, that's good. All right, so that's right on the edge now. Go ahead and give me that right there. Put it. Go ahead and lay it down. Okay. Here, give me one press there. Right there. All right. So we've got that. Lift it up. Nice. Looks good to me. But that's the tip I will give you from Nade's way of point of view is that you're going to have to do this and then stretch out your bag to the edge. And that gets the flowers away from what you trying to seal it. Because any other way, those flowers just keep getting in the way. They keep getting in the way, which means that they're going to eventually get sealed into the seal too. And you don't want that. So you just go around the edges before the air gets back in there and reinflates. The flowers start coming back to haunt you, child. I'm just going around, giving it a little extra something. Now this time, I went ahead and put that bad boy on 8 all the way up. Because we want to make sure it's sealed. Sealed. Because of course, when you're, take the air back out, of course, when you go to blow this back up, you don't want it to pop open, right? So, there you go. Thank you. Another thing you could do is once you've taken the air out down here, you could probably put a piece of tape around it so that it stays, kind of sucked in like that. So you're not, I'm going to just put a piece of masking tape there quickly. And and that also tells me if there's a hole, because when I tape the bottom, right, I can hear right here, I can tell that there's a hole right here. So now I know where I need to seal it at. It's literally a hole right here. So okay, no, stop, please. That's wasting once again, please. So by doing that, There's still a hole. It's coming out right here. All right, can you push that down for me? Yes, go ahead. Okay, let's see. Still a hole. The problem that I'm seeing now, though, is that the more I keep doing that, it is going to mess up the balloon in general. So,
Just want to blow it up real quick.
Can you put your finger there to see where the air is coming from?
Over here.
Over there, okay. We're in the wrong spot. Alright, so go ahead. Go ahead. So we're going to keep pressing until we have conquered the seal game here. Oh, it's somewhere down here now.
No. No, it's right here. Plug in. Yeah, it's like right here.
Yep, you're right. I think it's where this is kind of... Alright, can you push that down? Quick, 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 quick. Somewhere right in here. I believe it's just because this was too far back, maybe. I don't know. But we've got this one little hole situation going on. Okay. A hole that's just not trying to close. I don't know. So I went further in. Feels like it's crazy. All right, let's see if this is gonna work now. Now it's only coming up from the stem, not up here. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this tape off. It looks like we solved our whole problem. Up there. Now we can and what we discovered yesterday is because this little adapter has holes on the side of it, you just have to make sure you get it up past the point where it's going to actually put the air into the balloon, okay? So right there seems good. Now I'm just going to kind of take this around the bottom and Oh, there's something here. Right there. Let it go. It's right there. There's a small leak. It's okay. In here. So we're going to fix that. And then we're going to taper off of here. Okay?
Oh, I see it.
You can see it? Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're just going to go back around. And see, that's the thing I was saying with blowing it up first. Hold on, sweetie. Because as you can see that we've blown it up and stretched it out, it's not so tight anymore, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and... Okay, Van.
What am I doing?
Oh, and actually, okay. So what I'm seeing is that it's up too high. 8 is a little too high for this. It's actually going to do what it was doing with the flat iron, which is create another hole. They can hear all that. Okay. Something over here. Is that down here? Here, hold this close. I think it's sealed. I think we got a sealer, guys. Yep, I think it's sealed. Okay. So finally, we have achieved a seal. So you can play with it, or you can just let that thing go and blow it back up. All right. So we're going to go ahead and so the things we learned today is the sealer don't put it up to 8, maybe like a 5.5, 6 is where you want to go with it. This is a very thick plastic, because we saw with the laminate, that I think that's good, because you don't want to be holding the nozzle closed while you're trying to, okay. So while you're holding it, I'll take it to the side and tie it. And you can stretch this neck out. You want to tie it twice. Okay. Okay, now what you want to do now is take your crepe paper.
Don't you have to like to play bing bong, bing bong.
We have the crepe paper here, and because we have kind of like a purple and yellow theme going on here, we have our ribbons, our curly string or curly ribbon. She's going to Get closer on the table. She is going to now, I'm going to unplug this sealer now. She is now taking why is it like the, I think it's way too much string for what you're trying to do. You're literally just trying to what? Hold this in place inside here? Okay. So did you already put a tie in here already? You didn't? Okay. No. So I'm gonna cut this a little shorter. I can't cut with my left hand. Bring the flowers down into the neck of the balloon as far as you possibly can, especially to hide the tape. So you need the you need the flowers to be down past the point that you cannot see the tape, okay? So just bringing it down. We're going to tie it. Can you pull the string from me from your right here? And I'll pull this on. Tight. Can you pull it as tight as you can? Thank you. Then we're going to tie it again on this side. We just want to get it tight enough so that it's holding tight. Can you pull? As tight as you can so that they stay where you want them to stay at. Okay. Go ahead and tie this off. Okay, so you have it tied off down here twice. You now take your ribbon and you tie it at the bottom. If you use tape, then you want to be able to go past the tape so that whatever you're going to stick this down into, it's not going to see the tape, okay? So we want to take our crepe paper now, bring it up around the bottom of the stem, right here. Oh, that's pretty. Two of them. Yeah. Now another ribbon to, I'm going to try to use one of the little pieces that they're too small. Get my big scissors because Lord, that was a lot trying to do with that little tiny. Now we're going to take another piece of ribbon and tie it at the base. And this is essentially, if you let your hand, I can pull it up better. This is making the paper stay on. Go around and tie it again. Okay. Then you can, I don't know, we're going to put it in this in here. Is it like,
Take it up a
okay.
bit.
So something I could also see that will work with this, so that it doesn't move around like this once you put it in, is using a piece of styrofoam on the inside. There's one right here. This is a piece of styrofoam that I just so happened, lift it back up, that I just so happened to get from off of an earlier unboxing that we did. So it's actually going to work out right here, I think. We want it in the middle, so this might not work. But we'll see. Why am I using these little scissors again? I don't know. So this is where it becomes maze way, honey. That's when you have to figure stuff out in the moment.
The other way. Use it that way.
Okay.
You trying to get it all the way down?
No, it's not that long. All right. So there we go. Now,
Put some tape around it. Probably make it bigger.
what? Put tape around which one?
The bottom of the thing.
Okay. So now we're going to just stick it upside down. Take some tape. You need it to the base right here. Let's see. Not down there. Okay, let me do the tape part. Can you hold it, please? You're going to have to make sure that your tape is really tight up against the base of the balloon, because what you're trying to do is get it from moving around. Another way to do this would be obviously to get a balloon stand, like the little sticks. This is really makeshift as we're on live figuring it out. And maybe that hole is not,
That's
it's
what
too
I was
big.
trying to say. Put the tape on to make it.
Oh, to make it bulkier, but that's using a lot of tape. Okay. Just move it around, put it around here. So don't push it. So we're just gonna play around with this and make it a little bulky like this, so that it fits down into this hole really tightly, like that. Because we didn't measure out the hole and do all that stuff. We just had an extra, this little piece. I looked over into the trash can. It was sitting there. It just so happened to be wide enough to where did you do the other piece of styrofoam? And once again, this is an idea, but hey, you guys might have a different way to do it. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. There you go. So this is a stuffed balloon. Okay. And we will do is go at the top here. Now you can put stickers on it. I have some Mother's Day stickers that you could put, like, or you could obviously go to your Cricut machine and customize it and say Happy Mother's Day, whoever it's for. You could also have put maybe some confetti on the inside, but that would have gotten a little messy because of the fact that well, maybe not. It would have gone into the flowers and things like that. It could have
put it on the outside.
Yeah, you could do a lot of things with this. So there you go. So this was and then all you do is take off this right here. Of course, being careful not to put another hole into your thing. But you just simply trim off. Let me show you how it looks at the bottom. Okay. And you can put some chocolates at the bottom, But all I'm doing now is just getting off the excess from where we sealed the balloon back without putting a hole in it. There you go. Nice. So we have an array of stickers that you could use for this. There you go. Greatest mom, one of the best gifts. And they could either go on the balloon or they could go around the bottom at your base. That would be a good one too. You could line your base with some shimmer, put that around the base. Whatever, the sky's the limit. We have butterflies that you could put up here and look like the butterflies are landing on the balloons. On the flowers, So that would be cute too. Okay. So there we go. Thank you for joining us in our live tutorial of how to do a stuffed balloon with flowers. We appreciate your views. We appreciate it if you click that like button so that we know that you like what you're seeing. And we're going to keep coming back with different videos showing you tutorials. Oh, that's beautiful. Put it on the seam so that you don't see it as much. There we go. I would say put all of them, line them up on the seam like this and go around like that. That'll be pretty. So we're just going to add some balloons to it and we're done. Oh, what fun it is to do live. Everything that can go wrong and just too close. Excuse me. In between you could do maybe something like, cut a piece and put in between like a strip here, strip there. Play around with it, but yeah.
I think we should use these to make some like cards.
All right. Oh, we gotta cut this off. This is too much on here. Too much extra.
What?
This part.
This.
No, we gotta cut that off. That's messy. But yeah, whatever extra you have, just cut it off. You take your scissors. I already did the top part. You take your scissors and you just cut off the excess. Or you could take your X-Acto knife. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we probably could have done that before we blew it up so that we would have more space, obviously, to cut it. Okay? Excuse me. I got it. Because now it's flipping from side to side. No. So that's just one thing that you can remember to do is to make sure that you cut off your excess plastic from the balloon, because once it's all the way blown up, honey, you don't put your 2 knots in it, you don't assemble everything. As you can see, trying to get it off now is a task. So the biggest thing is thank you. Probably need 2 people, 1 person holding out the plastic for you. And voila. There we go. Nice. So it takes a little work. It takes a little time to, get it right, like with anything. But that's beautiful. That's absolutely gorgeous. So my price point for something like this would be about $20. Just the labor that you saw us have to do. The $20-$30 is my price range. You have different components to the whole thing. The labor alone, just getting this together, getting it stuffed, getting it in there. The flour, like the equipment, the stuff that you use, time, labor. Yeah, this is quite a bit of work. So yeah, there you go. Thank you for joining my live. I will go back, get one of these kids, child, to edit and oh, that's beautiful. To edit it, and those are some 3D balloon stickers. I keep saying balloon for butterfly stickers. That's beautiful. And that's just hiding your scene. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, that's pretty. Oh man, that's nice. All right, guys. Thank you again. This has been a balloon stuffing event. Bye.